Hey, every volunteer. Sorry we're a little late this month on getting you your monthly staff devotion. It turns out when it's the pastor's turn, sometimes the rules don't get followed, but I just wanted to thank you so much for serving, for all that you do. And I had this idea. You'll see a little bit of it in our annual business meeting, save the date, the first Sunday after church in March. We'll have our business meeting if you're a member, but let me read you this verse in Matthew chapter 7. It says, "Therefore, everyone who hears these words of mine and put them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house, yet it did not fall because it had its foundation on the rock." And last year I was thinking about how we talked about wanting to make disciples who make disciples. And I was praying, I was thinking the better or more discipled we become, the firmer our foundation is. And being a good disciple wards off some of the stress and anxiety that comes from life. So I was reading this and just thinking, man, the closer I am to Jesus, the more I build my life upon the foundation of the Bible and what God has done for us. And in following Jesus, it strengthens you. And so I thought that was kind of an interesting thought, that the closer I grow to the Lord, more things might happen that challenge me or that are difficult. But because I'm building it on the foundation, the storms will come, but it won't move me. And so I just want to encourage you, as we were looking back at last year, we tried to firm up the foundation of our lives, of our core here at the church, get people stronger in the Lord so that this year we could launch out. And it's really hard to build upon a weak foundation. And it's also hard to build upon a weak building that's built on a weak foundation. And so the reason last year and the last few years we've really focused internally is we want a strong core group of volunteers. We want people who love the Lord, love the mission here at Adobe, and that's you. You're serving, you're doing such an amazing job. Without you, nothing would be able to happen. And so I just thought this idea that the stronger you grow to the Lord, the more you protect yourself from challenge in the future, but also the more the Lord is able to then build upon the foundation that's been set and to build upon what's been built on the foundation. And so think of it like, you maybe have been a one-story house in your faith, but because you're on a firm foundation, that first story is so solid. Well, now, usually they probably don't chop the roof, right? They're going to lift the house. You could put a new level, a new first level on there and add some more things to your life. And I look at discipleship that way. And so when the storms come, when the floodwaters come, you've been lifted up by the Lord, and that protects you and keeps you from all the things that this world has to offer. And so that was last year. We really focused internally, and as we make a shift this year to say, okay, now that you're strong in your faith, you love the Lord, you're going to grow continually, but now it's time to shift the focus to the outside. And so this year you're going to see that from your ministry leaders. You're going to hear that from them. You're going to see it in our programming. The events that are coming are targeted for you to bring friends. And so you, as someone who already serves, who already is involved here at the church, if I can encourage you to be thinking about who can you bring with you to some of these events, when we have kids or family events, who can you invite? When we have outdoor stuff or different things on Sundays this year, to invite friends to, take some invite cards, hand them out, pass them out, and know your foundation is in Jesus. The invitation is your responsibility. The response is God's. And so as you continue to follow him, continue to grow in him, I thank you for being one of those who we consider a firm foundation. And I pray that any storm that you face in the coming year would not even bother you. You'd be like, oh, that would have been horrible a year ago, but man, God's so good. I'm not even worried about that thing now because you're built upon the rock. Thank you. We appreciate you. We love you. You are incredible. Continue to do what you're doing. If you need anything, I would love to connect with you. Shoot me a message. God bless you.